Hi everybody, it's Dan and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making gingerbread ornament cookies. You will love these easy, festive gingerbread man ornaments loaded with some warm winter spices and sort of charming, irresistible smile, just like me. I'll be sure to throw a link to the recipe down below in the description, and stay tuned at the end of the video for more information about the KitchenAid stand mixers giveaway. Now let's go ahead and get started on some gingerbread ornaments. Can't wait. So our first step is to whisk together all of our dry ingredients. So in a mixing bowl, you want to go ahead and start adding in your flour, your baking soda, your ginger, your cinnamon, your allspice, cloves, and your salt. Then we're going to give those a quick little whisk. Now after all your dry ingredients are whisked, go ahead, set those aside, grab another large mixing bowl and start adding in your butter, your shortening, and your brown sugar. Then with your hand mixer on a high speed, you want to go ahead and beat all these ingredients together until they are light and fluffy. Now that those are all mixed up, let's go ahead and add in our molasses, add our egg white, and switch to a medium speed before we beat this molasses in until we have a fully smooth mixture. Now that molasses is fully beat in, let's go ahead, grab our dry ingredients that we all whisked together and add that into our butter mixture. And then switching our hand mixer to a nice low speed, we're going to go ahead and beat this dry mixture in with our butter mixture until everything is fully combined. And just like that, in a few quick easy steps, we have our gingerbread cookie dough. Now the cookie dough does need to firm in the fridge for at least a good 5 hours. It's gingerbread dough. It will make it easier when you're cutting out your gingerbread man or your gingerbread ornament shapes. But because this is YouTube and it's the holidays, we can use a little YouTube holiday magic. And with a quick snap of the fingers, we have our firm, cooled, chilled gingerbread cookie dough ready to roll out and stamp out our cookies for baking and decorating. It's gonna be so good. So on a lightly floured surface, we're gonna roll out half of our cookie dough to about an inch, inch and a half thick. Don't worry, don't get a ruler, don't get a tape measure. If you know an inch, you know an inch. If you don't know an inch, you roll it out until these cookies are at the good thickness that you want. I mean, they will puff up a tiny little bit, but if you want a good thick cookie, you bake yourself a good thick cookie. And once your cookie dough is all rolled out, we're gonna take our cookie cutters. I'm gonna be using a Gingerbread Man cookie cutter, but if you want stars, if you want stockings, if you want snowflakes, if you want gingerbread ladies, you go ahead and use any gingerbread cookie cutter you want. And we're gonna stamp out our gingerbread cookies as close together as possible. And then we're gonna peel off the excess cookie dough, lift up our stamped out cookies, and transfer that to a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper. And then we just want to repeat by rolling out the excess cookie dough that we have, maybe adding a little more flour. Cutting out our cookies, move to our cookie sheet, roll, flour, roll, stamp out cookies until you have cookie dough that just can't be rolled out and make a cookie. You just, make a tiny cookie, make a little snack on the go. Now because these are Ornament cookies, we do need to stamp out little tiny ribbon holes. So I'm going to be using a little tiny tip, and we're going to punch out about a pea-sized hole about a ½ inch from the top of the gingerbread man head. Now if you don't want Ornament cookies, you can always go ahead and skip that step. But once your cookie sheet or cookie sheets are all loaded up with your gingerbread cookies, go ahead, pop your cookie sheets in the oven and let bake for a good 15 minutes. Or until the edges are slightly brown and a little bit crispy. So our cookies have baked, they've cooled, they're on the cooling rack. Let's go ahead and whip up some easy royal icing for decorating. If you don't want royal icing, you can always go ahead and use your preferred frosting. But because these are going to be ornaments and they're going to be on the tree, we're going to go ahead and use royal icing because it dries quickly and it doesn't melt and it holds its shape. So in our mixing bowl, we're going to go ahead and add our egg whites and whisk that on a high speed with a hand mixer or by hand until our egg whites are nice and frothy. Then we're going to add in our sifted powdered sugar, about a quarter cup at a time, and our vanilla. And we want to mix well after each addition of powdered sugar. Now you might not be using all the powdered sugar, but you want to keep using powdered sugar until you have that nice consistency that you're looking for. For me, I like a nice thicker royal icing, so we're going to keep mixing in our powdered sugar until we have kind of that nice, almost thick, honey-like consistency. And to help make our royal icing a little brighter, we're going to add in a few drops of lemon juice to help really brighten up that royal icing. Okay, there's our royal icing. So let's go ahead, move that to a piping bag and start decorating. So I think for decorating, we're gonna go ahead and stick with the standard, traditional, classic gingerbread man look. So we're gonna pipe on our eyes, our smile, our buttons. You gotta have the buttons. And little royal icing squigglies along the arms and the legs. And then you just want to repeat and decorate all of your gingerbread cookies. Now clearly I'm making gingerbread man, but again, if you're making gingerbread stockings, snowflakes, snowman, Santa, reindeer, whatever holiday cookie cutters you have, which I might be jealous because I only have a few, they're hard to find. You go ahead and decorate how you want each cookie to look. Then once all of your gingerbread cookies are decorated with your royal icing and your royal icing is nice and dry, we can go ahead and start stringing through our festive ribbon. So we're gonna take our little ribbon hole that we cut out when we were doing the cookies, and we're just gonna string through about 8 inches of ribbon. Tie a little knot. And you have your gingerbread ornament cookies. They're gonna be so cute and they're gonna, they smell so good. I don't know if this is gonna make it on the tree, but I'm gonna try. Thank you guys for stopping by. I had so much fun making these gingerbread man ornaments. They're just gingerbread. I love the smell. It's so good. It says the holidays to me. It brings back a lot of good memories. If you like gingerbread, if you like gingerbread man, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Helps me out, lets me know I'm baking up recipes you all like, you want to see more of, and you want to try. And while you're down there giving this video a thumbs up, be sure to click subscribe and ring the bell to receive notifications every time I post a new video, so you don't miss out on any more yummy recipes I have coming up here in the kitchen. Plus, I still have 20 KitchenAid sandwiches to give away. So if you haven't already, be sure to enter down below. Once you enter the giveaway, you'll have 20 chances to win and lots of ways to enter. Lastly, don't forget, if you make your own gingerbread ornament cookies or your own gingerbread inspired dessert, definitely give a tag on Instagram. Let me see what you're baking up in your kitchen. Alrighty, well I'm gonna decorate the tree with these gingerbread ornaments before I eat them all with my coffee. But I hope you all are having a great day and a great start to the holiday. And as always, I will see you all in the next video very soon. Bye!